Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Looking at the starting five for Boston. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. Filling out the wings, it's going to be Simons and Brown. Pritchard in at the point guard. And for Houston, Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Boston. Here's Tatum. It's good from in tight.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper. But I like when he pounds that paint, too.
Pritchard against Holiday. Smith with a screen on Pritchard. Holiday passes to Smith. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back over to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Tatum against Smith. Tatum passes to Simons. For the finish, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Able to guard multiple positions due to his size, athleticism, and length.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Got it.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
The Rockets lead by 6. Pass to Smith. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Smith. Thompson passes to Smith. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And you see the tight handles from Thompson. He can break defenders down in pick and roll, ISO, you name it.
Ability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. If he can fit in defensively, he could be a long-term contributor, guys.
He's more than capable. Okay, Shams, thank you. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Durant. Here's Queta. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Outside Durant. Shoots over Brown. And another basket for Houston.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Now here's Simons. Still without a bucket. Pass to Queta. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Lets it go from 11. Tipped. Şengün, a screen on Pritchard. Holiday passes to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Working that pick and roll action superbly. Şengün knows exactly where he needs to be.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Good to see Tatum square himself up and knock down those pull-up jumpers. When he does that, unguardable.
Houston leading by 7. Şengün with it. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Indiana.
And he gave them headaches with his defense. Constant activity at that end with 4 steals to show for it.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Garza comes in for Tatum. And Minot subbed in for Shireman.
He does everything you want from your first option.
Now here's Durant. 35 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Smith with a screen on Boucher. Here's Easton. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Celtics trail by 10. To the paint. And he makes no mistake. slam dunk.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
He's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Moody comes in for Smith. And it's Thompson in for Durant. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Count it. Thompson's got 8.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Celtics trail by 8. Outside, Brown. A shot from the mid-range. Another one falls for Boston.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly, the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Got it off in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Chris Boucher, Russell Westbrook out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Sam Hauser, and it's Garza in at the 5 down low. Brown can't hit. Houston leading by 8. Thompson passes to Eason, and he lays it up and in. Eason's got his second basket of the game. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Yep, count it. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And the basket by Boucher.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Number 0, Holiday.
Boucher against Eason. Boucher passes to Hauser. Inside, Garza, and he gets it to go. Garza's got his second basket of the night.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Back to you guys.
You love that confidence. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Houston shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
To the inside, Eason. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Eason's got 7 now in this quarter. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Westbrook drives, lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, this is Westbrook at his absolute best. Attacking, getting into the lane, and finishing in style.
Holiday passes to Thompson. Holiday is screen on Brown. And that one's good. Thompson's got 6 here in the quarter. Got 4 rebounds now. Knocked away and stolen by Holiday. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3. Houston leading by 12. Outside Holiday. Eason, pass to Holiday. And that one drops. Holiday's gotten 4 this quarter. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Brown against Durant. They double-team Durant. Inside. Here's Şengün. No, stopped him there. Jams it in. An opportunity to three-point play. That one on Tatum, and this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
Westbrook, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Westbrook slams it home.
Wow, Westbrook, so athletic. He looked virtually unstoppable there.
Durant against Westbrook. Holiday a screen on Westbrook. It's Durant with a drive. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And are emboldened to do more.
Now here's Durant. Shoots over Westbrook. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Rockets lead by 21.
That is what Şengün brings this team. The ability to turn misses into makes, doing the dirty work down low.
Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. Simon. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
Durant way outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Houston continuing to pile it on. Up 22 as we head to the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
KD and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Thompson out there with Aaron Holiday. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Another one from Thompson. They just can't match his athleticism.
The Celtics shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Here's Simons. Shoots over Thompson. Nails the baby hook.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. To the middle. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And Durant with the big finish.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Now Pritchard, yet to see a basket. Pass to Simons. Crafty move. Oh, a special move before that shot. Out of that top 3, moving down to the 4th spot.
Well, I think for Houston, they have really been superb so far this year. Still grasping that #1 spot and looking determined to keep it during the second half of the season. That first step is so dangerous with Amin. I mean, he was just gone.
On the wing, Tatum, covered by Smith. Fires the 3, and Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Brown. Tatum's got 8.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Şengün, a screen on Brown. Durant on the attack, and the shot goes.
No easy way to hold KD down. He's slick, he's slippery, he's smooth with the ball. That's why he draws fouls.
Houston shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Particularly the big guys, they come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense.
To win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And the hype around this year's three-point contest has been tremendous, and it's only increasing as All-Star Weekend gets closer.
Yeah, looking at the list now, I think any of these guys could win it. Speaking just as a fan, I can't wait to see what happens.
Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, A lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
And Houston has possession following the three by Boston. Now here's Thompson. 22 points for him. It's good. Thompson's got 24 points.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
And here's Simons outside. Hits a three-pointer.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
It was amazing to see Simons' progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
Pass to Keita. Tatum a screen on Durant. Down low. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. Showing off his dunking ability right there.
Rollins, he's checked in for the Rockets. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Rockets.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to.
Celtics trail by 21. It's Brown on the wing. Here's the three. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his third assist of the night. Here's Rollins. He's covered by Simons. Here's Thompson. And the layup is good off the glass. Thompson's got 15 points here in the second half. Nice D from Thompson. Smith passes to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Eason comes in for Smith. The Celtics also with a sub. Hauser's checked in.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
Here's Brown.
And in the training room, guys, I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Now here's Durant. He's got 18. Up and in on the layup. Durant's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Brown passes to Boucher. Yep, that one's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Rollins. Still no points. Pass to Durant from the arc. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Tatum. Defense right on him. Driving in. Oh, it's stolen away. Here's Moody. Uses the glass on the layup. Moody's got his first 2 points of the night.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Amen Thompson. He is feeling it tonight. And he's been the driving force for the Houston Rockets. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Hill. Clock at 6. Soft touch off the glass. Hield's got his first basket. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Outside Eason. Şengün, a screen on Boucher. Pass to Moody. Here's Şengün. Houston working the ball around. Hield for 3. Drains the triple. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Westbrook against Hield. going inside, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hield to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
And it's Rollins in for Holiday. The Celtics also with a sub. Tatum's checked in.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
Capella.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Tatum against Eason. And Tatum, here we go. To the paint. Here's Garza. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Outside heel. From outside the arc. Counted from distance.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Oh, swiped away. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Launches it. Pass to Rollins. Inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Russell Westbrook. Shepard, he's checked in for Rollins. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Boston. Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch four is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guys. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played. That's his 5th turnover.
And the Rockets making a change here. Davison's checked in. Cadiz checked in for Boston. Now here's Hield. Outside Eason. Up top Moody. 6 to shoot. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
For your Rockets.
And here's Brown for 3. They get it again. Tatum. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Love seeing that kind of activity on the offensive glass. Nicely done.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Westbrook against Hield. Looking to end this cold spell. Tries it from the block. And the basket by Brown.
Boy, he's looked unstoppable this half. Maybe he got a little pep talk over the break.
Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Rollins. Tatum against Eason. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And so Simons will bring it up for the Celtics. 4-3. Connects from downtown. Simons has got 15 points here in the second half. A minute 22 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. Back to Hield. Puts up a 3. On target from range.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Rockets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep, even though it is a small number. Still nice to get that sweep.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Amen Thompson.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to be finding the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. The Celtics making their last shot. Sinks it from distance.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And the Rockets with possession here. To the wing on the left. Capella, the pass to Hield. Here's Rollins. Back to Hield. The three. No good. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Amen Thompson.